Hello everybody, yes, how are we all doing? It is the Fredders93 here, and welcome back to another edition of Football with Fredders, the weekly football chat and discussion show here on the channel. Now I guess there is only one topic that we can possibly talk about in this video. It's caused so much division across the whole of football. It was big news that everyone was waking up to on Monday, and it's definitely divided football. And I'm not talking about the sacking of Jose Mourinho, although I'll touch on that briefly later on. It is the announcement of this European Super League, which is set to contest the big six clubs in England. So Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, both Manchester City, Manchester United, and also Tottenham Hotspur. The three top teams in Italy, Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Juventus. And also the three top teams in Spain, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona. There seems to be a theme that you'll notice about some of those teams. They all happen to have very, very rich owners. And in a time where there are clubs like in the national leagues, like really, really struggling to try and survive, teams in Leagues 1 and 2 having troubles, like they've all struggled badly during the COVID pandemic, and I think it's an absolute farce that some of these bigger teams want to try and get even richer, might we add, from benefiting remotely from this little Super League. It seems to be that they seem to have become bored of the leagues that they're currently playing in. They probably feel that they're not being challenged enough, and so they want to get together and compete in a league which is totally unique to them. So there's no possibility of any relegation or anything like that. That's apparently pretty much a given all the time, which I think again is an absolute farce. Where's the edge? Where's the incentive to be competitive? There is not, because all this is going to be is just more money into the back pockets of these clubs, who I'm becoming more and more convinced definitely do not give a damn about their fans. Are they probably even aware of their fan bases? Are they probably aware of any of the fan clubs that exist? Most probably not. The emissions from this, well, I say the emissions, the more the rejections from this Super League to another three of the big clubs in Europe. Paris Saint-Germain, where most people probably would have thought where they would have been bored of having won most of all but one of the last few Ligue 1 seasons, and would want a bit more competition from there. That's not the case, because even though they're bankrolled by Qatar pretty much, they've still got some morals, and they don't want to try and get even more money into their back pockets. They want to do things morally, thank God for that. And then also Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Now the difference between those two clubs compared to any of the other clubs that have already been mentioned is the way that Germany, the German teams are run and operated. Because of the 50+1 rule, which is where fan clubs earn 50% plus one shares of the shares with their club, they have much more of a say, and they're able to voice much more of an opinion on how their clubs run, and what things they may or may not get involved with, than say the Chelsea or the Arsenals. So I think the fan involvement is probably where Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich have probably managed to say no to these proposals. And I'm hoping that this thing gets completely scrapped. It's a bit like Project Big Picture, where it would do nothing but harm for the beautiful game. It's going to make people fall out of love with it even more than what some of them probably already do. They say that football is for fans. No, it's not. This last 12 months have proven that in most respects. Football, you can tell, has been nothing without fans for the last 12 months. Not having fans in the stadium is definitely impacted the game for not necessarily the positive reasons, and the fact that some of the bigger clubs are looking to get more money out of this just proves that. So I'm not just saying this as a Newcastle United and an FC Köln fan, knowing that my clubs would probably not even come anywhere close to entering this sort of competition. I'm saying this more as a football fan. This absolute travesty of a idea is just going to kill the sport. It really, really is. And I'm just hoping that there is a way that they're just going to take this scheme and just throw it out a window. I really, really do hope there is that. But I suppose I better touch on the other subject that came out on Monday, which is the sacking of Jose Mourinho. Some people were a bit surprised at that, a bit taken back by that, but you got to think about it like this. Just around Christmas time, Spurs were actually top of the league, but somehow within the space of 4 months, they found themselves knocked out of the Europa League by Dinamo Zagreb, and they've gone back down to 7th, having dropped points in some pretty vital games against Newcastle and Everton. I believe they were in winning positions from both games. They were at least in the Newcastle game, I know that much. But it's against those sort of teams you need to be picking up points. And obviously with Tottenham, they're wanting Champions League. They'll be expecting Champions League. To try and get that not have that for 2 years in a row would just be damaging for someone like Spurs, particularly if the rumours are to be believed, with Harry Kane supposedly handing in a transfer request should Tottenham not make the Champions League. But who's going to come in for him? I have absolutely no idea. The thing with Tottenham is that they're still sort of like really getting used to their new stadium. I know it's around White Hart Lane, but you got to remember that it is practically a whole new stadium at this point. It's a different atmosphere then compared to how it was at White Hart Lane. They haven't even had that for most of the time they've been there because of where fans have not been allowed in. But I think whoever's going to take over at Spurs, you've got a bit of a task on your hands. Nothing personal. But it'll be interesting to see how things go on. Anyway, that is going to do it for this week on Football Threaders. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's not been too big of an episode. I was thinking I was going to get more on it. But, yeah. Fans, I think the things I would say has just been said like countless times and will have been said countless times by the time this video comes up. So I just agree with everybody else. Gary Neville, Gary Lineker, and even from all the tweets I've seen as well from the likes of Ander Herrera, Mesut Ozil, Daniel Podence, Lucas Podolski. Something needs to be done about this idea of the Super League. Something really needs to be done. I'm not sure how many more times I can say it, but this just cannot go through for the sake of the game, for the enjoyment of the game. Money cannot be the thing that dominates this sport. I know it's a bit rich saying that because unfortunately it has become the case, but we need to find a way to combat this. If we don't do it fast, then all the games might as well just be played with footballs made out of banknotes. It really has become that. Now that's going to do it for Football Threaders. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave the like, subscribe if you're new, follow social media, follow the Twitch because we'll have some Dead by Daylight tonight, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.